Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dr. Phil here. It's an uncharacteristically romantic evening because I've turned all the lights off. I'm just trying to make sure that the backing here is the highest quality cardboard. There we go. Perfect. Now, what have I got for you today? Oh, much fun. So here's a chunk of opal. It doesn't really matter what colour the opal is. You'll figure out in a minute. Basically, all you need to know is it's darkish. It's not black. It's a bit lighter, and I have to deliberately pick the light colours because it's actually easier to work things out with these ones. All right. What I've got here is a laser. If we zoom in, have a look at the number of nanometers. 405 nanometers. So that gives a characteristic blue light. Hold up opal. Try and get it in focus. Doesn't matter that much, you'll see. Once I've got it up here, I'm just going to... Okay, so you can see that. Let's flip it around. You can see even better when you do it this way. Look at that. So there is the sand spot, and you can see how the sand actually travels down some cracks, so you know exactly what's going on with this opal in extreme, excruciating detail. Now, I maintain that the blue laser is the best one to use, but I will show you the green and the red one. I don't think there'll be much difference, to be honest. The only difference here is a bit of oversaturation, so let's bring this guy up. Right, and then let's just give it a bit of a blast. Yeah, bit of oversaturation, you might hurt yourself, but you can definitely see, you can see the spot in there again. Man, that's bright. Okay, and then we'll finally use the red one. Or will we? Does a decent job, but this red one is actually more powerful than the other ones. So it's a bit disappointing that it's actually only able to differentiate like that. And only just, the laser's only just penetrating the opal. Right. So I have always maintained that you should use a single frequency rather than an opal torch when you're examining opal. And I'm not coming out of a vacuum here, because I actually used to do GIS analysis, and we would always use whatever frequencies we could find. We would always examine them in isolation and then see what the combination of those frequencies would do. So this is proper science, how you analyze objects. For a bit of contrast, what I'll do is I'll get some ordinary potch, this guy here, once again from Lightning Ridge, and let's just use the green laser this time around. You can sort of see. Let's try with the blue laser. You can see how it actually goes. Even though the blue laser is technically less powerful, it actually sees through the opal quite a lot easier than the green one does. And with various other types of opal, you actually see this happen time and time again. Let's look at the other side. So this is the best frequency usually for looking at the lighter colours of opal. Whenever I use the other types of lasers, it's only because I'm trying to go for some dark potch or some really thick opal. This is the most. This is like the scalpel. The other ones are clubs or cudgels. But it does work, and I think that you get an awful lot of definition out of your opal when you use a laser rather than using a torch. I swear by it. And I'm also making a little device, I'll show you, over here, that will eventually have a device in there that actually measures the return in a numerical value.
Start to feel like subscribe. Yes, yes.